Hello and good evening. My name is John. We're playing Sakura Dungeon as part of my Steam cleaning series. Go through every game in my Steam library. Eventually, arbitrarily rate and or review them at the wheel of playtime. I don't quite know what the game is. It gives out at random, but I can tell you one thing for sure is that this has got a CG gallery, which means this is a visual novel. This is a Sakura visual novel, which means it's almost universally going to be manual. It's actually a pop-up screen. Wow. It's almost universally going to be a harem-style game, or I don't know. Hey, what? Okay, this actually sounds like it has a bunch of stats. I was not expecting that. All right, well, let's see what happens. I wasn't expecting there to be stats. It's like stealth and stuff. Oh, well, let's play. I'm sorry, what? Torn clothes or automatic? Okay, so it's a Sakura game. Okay, well, we'll just do normal. So this is like a dungeon actual, huh? Is this long dream finally over? What happened to me? How much time has passed? I cannot say for sure, but I can tell I'm not been awake for a long time. That's right, I'm gonna remember now. A loud yawn escapes from my lips. It looks at my surrounding. I rub the sleep away from my eyes, my blurred vision slowly focusing. Yomi, that was a good nap. Is that I know someone else standing in the room? Siri, you monster. A woman clad in silver armor is pointing a sword at me. She is kind of rude considering that I have just woken up. So is that me? Am I that? Her? I challenge you. I can't help but ignore her for a moment. Looking behind me, I see a shrine with a crystal in its center. Tapping the strange crystal, I feel my finger go numb. Tell me, what did you do inside this room? I solved the puzzle and you emerged from the mist which came out of it. So it seems like okay, so this is me. I am this character. Seems like I was sealed in a puzzle. I have no idea how this puzzle works, but the woman was capable of figuring it out. But enough of that. I know what you are. I know not what you are, but I will defeat you. So you're an adventurer. I look her up and down. She does look the type. You can obviously tell that she's trained hard. Every single one of her movements is precise and efficient. Know my name, Fox. I am Siri, the adventurer knight. If you're an adventurer, you'd be up to date on current events, right? I don't understand why you're asking that, but yes. Tell me, adventurer, when did the domain of Queen Issa disappear? Isis disappear from the dunes? She looked at me dumbfounded. What a bizarre question. That was during mythical times, hundreds if not thousands of years. Oh, so it's been a while then. Several hundred years. I wonder what has changed while I've been asleep. Do you not even care that I am here? Stop insulting me. She brings her blade down in an arcing slice. Oh, geez. I step to the side, avoiding completely. She looks at where I was standing. How? So fast. Oh, it seems my power is missing. I can feel the magic pulsing through the room around me. My magic has been siphoned while I was asleep. That is not good. It seems like I'm going to have a lot of questions to ask when I get back to town, presuming it's still there. I still have the power to defend myself against this adventure, however. Grabbing the hilt of her sword, both hands, she swings at me again. Could you please stop that? Okay, I'm dodging. Again and again, she keeps swinging. She's very fast, for a human at least. However, she isn't able to keep up with me. No, you can't be this fast. Why not? You just can't be. She's quiveringly anxious now. Damn it. Ignoring me for a moment, she looks behind herself. No, I can't run away. She steels herself. Face me, monster. She charges at me, brandishing her sword carelessly. I've had enough of this. In my hand, a swirling orb of water forms. Blap. Launching from my hands, the orb hits the adventurer in the chest. The force of it sends her flying back across the room. Her armor shatters into pieces. I slowly walk over, looking down as she lays on the ground. She tries to stand back up, but is unable to muster the strength to do so. But she doesn't look afraid. In fact, she's looking me dead in the eye. Okay, her armor did tear. So, this is it then. I knew the day would come eventually. Did she get shorter? Or is that implying that she's lying down? I don't understand this scale. Despite her obvious pain, she forces a smile. Well, you are my last moment. Could I get a last request? I think you misunderstand my intentions. Even though this woman is hostile, I have no intention of ending her life. My lips and ancient words pour. Nana envelops the room, slowly circling the foul night. Wait, what are you doing? Eventually, I finish the spell and my mana dissipates. Come on, get up. What? Don't be. Her body responds, then she's okay, so she was sitting down. I stands upright. Huh? What? My body did that on its own. What did you do to me? Sorry, I had to test the spell worked correctly. What spell? What did you do? It's a binding spell, a magic contract between you and I. From this day forward, you are my subordinate and I'm your master. You may call me Yomi. I used last my power on the spell, so I'm going to be relying on you, Sari. I'm your what? Releasing the spell immediately. Sorry, but I can't release the spell right now. First of all, we need to get you somewhere safe. Let's see if I still have it. Check my pockets. I can't help but smile when I see it. Here it is. I firmly grab the knight by her arm. What are you doing? Please just tell me what's going on. 3, 2, 1. The warp stone inside my robe begins to resonate. One moment we were standing in that room. Next we're standing in my hometown. Where are we? Somewhere safe. This town I passed through earlier. Why here of all places? Oh, good to know the illusion spell is still working then. What's even better is this town is still standing. Illusion spell? I understand. What do you mean by... She slumps her shoulders in defeat. Well, it's somewhere safe. But what does the town mean to you, Fox? There are humans here, so wouldn't this place be unsafe for you? Not at all. I founded this town myself. We need to disguise the dungeon entrance, so this was our solution. Dungeon? Dungeon entrance? Wait, are you telling me that you're the dungeon lord? I was, at least. But I'm guessing that is no longer the case. My connection to the dungeon has been severed. So that can only be one thing. I've been usurped. Siri just stares at me in disbelief. Such a thing can happen? Sometimes, yes. Let me guess. You were there to clear out the monsters. Well, yes. But I failed miserably. That's good, actually. Our goals are the same. Anyway, I do not like seeing you walk around in tatters. Let's get you cleaned up. I take her with me to the inn. I step inside, everyone goes silent. Everyone immediately stands up and rushes to the entrance. One particular figure stands out amongst them. None other than Isabel, my innkeeper. My humble master, is that really you? Really? 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 Who else would be, Isabel? Cheers up from the inn. Sorry to keep you all waiting. We didn't know what happened to you. One day you were here, and then you disappeared. So sudden. Where have you been? I was sealed away inside an abandoned room. Do not quite remember how that happened, but I think it'll work out. I see. The important thing is that you're okay. We're all glad to have our Dungeon Lord back. I'm glad to see you all again. So they're hundreds of years old? However, there's a problem at hand, yes? Unfortunately, in your absence, someone else taking your dungeon from you. I've heard things really bad down there right now. Siri just stares at them. You were all monsters? Like I said, an illusion spell. Since you're currently my subordinate, you can see through it. She appears to be in a state of shock. Oh, yes, we served her earlier. What is she doing with you? She's the one who released me. So now I decided she's going to work for me from now on. It's not like you take humans for servants. Well, I have a good feeling about this girl. She looked kind of pale. And it looks like you two had a bit of a disagreement. Please see to her needs. No problem. I'm more than happy to serve you, my humble master. She leads Siri away to a spare room. I'll have a hot bath ready for you right away. I should be able to mend this armor too. Okay. That sounds fine. Boop. After a hot bath and fresh change of clothes, Siri looks like she's recovered from her shock. You're strangely hospitable for monsters. That normally would have cost me hundreds of gold pieces. We look after our own around here. Now then, Siri. I know you aren't gonna like this, but we have to work together now. You want to clear the dungeon? I'll make my dungeon back. I do not think it's unreasonable to join forces, do you? She goes silent for a moment. Well, I find the idea of working for a monster completely absurd. I know there's nothing I can do about the spell you placed on me, and as you said, we share a common goal. To defeat the monster reigning over this dungeon. See, I have no point in being angry about anything I cannot change. I accept this bargain. Makes me very glad to hear that, Siri. You look quite experienced with dungeon delving, so I'm sure your experience will be useful. Huh, did me no good against you. I haven't had a real challenge in a long time, and it's gone to my head. Perhaps this experience was just what I needed. Sometimes you need to take a blow to your pride. It cannot hurt now and then, can it? Humility is the only way to move ourselves. She lets out a bitter laugh. I'd like to learn the lesson a different way. But as you said, there's no point in complaining about circumstances you cannot change. Anyway, if you need some time before we begin our venture, I understand. Please feel to make use of the services we have here. Thank you. I think the first thing I need is a drink. She wanders off to the bar then. While this entire situation is ideal, I can't help but be excited. Several hundred years is plenty of time for things to change. This could be entirely new human kingdoms out there. New monsters I can meet, new food I could eat, as if I stepped into another world. While I cannot say I was happy to be sealed, I want to make the most of this experience. So let's see what lies ahead. Boop. Oh, wow. Party status. Okay, so I do actually have stats. That's rare. Shopkeeper. Okay. Mana shards. Okay. Place a warp stone. Make you more. All right. More items become available. All right. Talk to Millet. Okay. Wander around town. Okay. Look around later. Let's go to the dungeon. Step towards the gate, Siri seems apprehensive. Something the matter? Well, apart from everything that just happened, there's a sense of anticipation where we first enter a dungeon. Well, it's the second time I'm entering. Technically, it is the first. My sealed chamber has a long since cut off from the actual dungeon. I see. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Let's go to my dungeon back. So is it actually going to be like combat? Step inside, I smell the earth and dust and air. Dim darkness limited by a few swatch torches spread out in front of us. It's all too familiar for me. It's good to be home. So before we get started, there's just a few things I'd like to make clear, Yomi. Yes? If we're going to work together, can we please approach this my way? Although you're very powerful, I do not know how much dungeon delving you've done. So I feel it's best to use my experience here. As you wish. I'm here simply to provide guidance. What path it takes up to you. Strange words come somebody to slave. This is just a necessary part of our agreement. So what do you propose? She pulls out a bundle of what papers would appear to be writing in a quill. Navigating a place like this is a difficult task. You need to map every little step you take. It's far too easy to get lost if you do not keep track. Very well. I will take point. Let's get going, Yomi. Wow. Okay. This is a lot more in-depth. I thought this was going to be a visual novel. It's like an actual dungeon crawler. Battle! I hear something moving in the darkness. Ready to strike. Visitors! Okay, that's called Bunny. A rabbit monster? Aren't these notoriously weak? Nothing in this dungeon as it seems. She absorbed part of my power. Do not underestimate her. Very sorry, but the dungeon lord has made it clear visitors aren't allowed. Also very sorry, but I cannot leave. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, we have stats. Okay. I was not expecting this much. Okay. Okay. We got her. Okay. Yeah, it's a Sakura game. Bunny girl is probably blown away by the force of it. Her clothes are torn to tatters, leave her completely exposed. From much she sit there, cave, looking down, claws on the floor. My clothes! No! There, she covers him with her hand. You don't have to be that mean, you know. You really have to use excessive force. Alright, she gonna join us? It was necessary. If you let me pass, it wouldn't happen. You clearly won, you know. But then you stole my clothes. The dungeon lord doesn't give us new clothes for months on end. She is so mean to us on upper floors. Sarah looks back to me. It's only the first floor, and I feel like a villain. She lets out a heavy sigh. Is there anything you can do for her? Absolutely. I walk over simply Bunny. She looks up in the wee eyes. Oh, come on. Everything's gonna be fine. I gently pat her on the head. She looks a little upset then. Is it? Head back upstairs and talk to my innkeeper. She'll make new clothes for you. If I leave, the Oris will get angry. And she's really, really scared when she's angry. Wait, she'll be angry anyway. I'm in so much trouble. You don't have to come back. If you leave, you can just leave forever. There aren't gonna be any hunt you down. Really? Her eyes filled with hope. She eagerly waits my conversation. Just get out of here. Are you gonna stop them? That's why we're here. I cannot tell her injustice being done to poor little monsters. Thank you. Do your best down here. Alright. So I wonder if each encounter is like fixed. Well done. First battle, long journey. Power has been stolen from me. Share among the monster dungeon. If we're gonna survive, we need to reclaim as much as possible. I'll share power with you as long. Okay. Okay. I'm really curious. Like, oh, another one of these. Okay. Auto battle. We got her. All right. Event. He asks a favor of you. What is it? Appreciate your position right now, but I think we need to capture more subordinates. Catch them for you, exactly. Well, I do not agree with the idea of many people. Get allies. What do you even do? Show you how to use a capture spell. All right. Show me how. You put him in prison. Okay. A barrel, break it. All right. 5 mana shards. All right, we got mana. Okay. I'm really I'm not a big fan of like. Okay. Oh, did not expect. I was trying to capture. Guard. And capture. We got her! Rabbit being used to us. You understand the rabbit. They're particularly speech to found whips. Alright. Arms up next, fin with the wind. They can tear you apart. Alright. Go back to town, meet, capture monsters. Alright. Okay. R auto battle. I seem to start with all my health back. Auto battle. Gust. Okay. Alright, so now we can meet the bunny. Sure. It's the person holding cell, a small squeak of the from it. A rabbit I fought stares back at me in fear. Don't eat me! Just following orders. People aren't allowed to visit. Calm down, rabbit. I have no intention of eating you. They're a very high-strung species. The poor thing has probably been frightened half to death. But foxes are dangerous! Really, I won't. I was eating this already. Eep. Anyway, come here to ask you something. Yes? Would you like to work for me? Work for you? As my servant. Well, current dungeon looks pretty mean, and the bigger monsters keep looking at me with their big predatory eyes. Shivers in fear. Okay, I'll join you. As long as you don't eat me. I promise that I won't. My cute little suburbs only get the best treatment. Okay. Okay, we got Bunny. Okay. I'm the combat isn't good. Let's start with that bit. It's pretty bland, but like the fact that this is a visual novel that also has some dungeon elements is fascinating to me. It just takes a long time. Like, all right, another event. Do not feel any fatigue when down here. Monsters naturally recover quickly from wounds and tiredness. I have passed some of those traits on your contract. Not complain like that. No healing. Regenerate over time. Okay. Monster outfit is damaged when they take critical hit in their current. Okay. Okay. Did I do a good job? Of course you did. Aww. So in the beginning, we don't know how deep it goes. Okay. Alright, let's see one more monster. Suddenly pauses. They hit the wall. Something charged on it passes. I remember them. What is it, Fox? Alright, silent returns screaming foot to the ground. Is that a boar? That's a boar. Okay, a wild boar. Yes, that's a boar. That's a boar. Oh, we armored her. We damaged her armor. Guard. Guard. Capture. We got him. Collapses. Still defense, not bad, but you're gonna do better than that. It's time for the next round. Just accept your defeat. You're injured to make it worse. Boars are stubborn, but they aren't stupid. Boar girl jumps, pops her cheek. Oh, as if I would give up. All I need to do is take a nap and go back to fight. Try but stumbles. Never surrender! Alright. What about you? You need a sword, swing a fancy sword around to win a fight? I do it with my bare hands. Boars are also fault. Okay. Prove. You're not gonna argue with the boar. Underground all the time. Capture match, but end of the armament. All right. I'll show you. All right, we're gonna capture her. We already did that. We did it. All right. So we're gonna capture a bunch of enemies. Oh my goodness, I have to walk out? All right, let's just head out. I think this is intriguing because there's more to it. Can we really capture another one? Guard. 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 Capture. So we do really have another one? Can we capture multiple ones? I think there's too much combat, I'll be honest with you. Oh, we got experience for just being in combat. So every move gives us experience. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna make her. She's upset. All right, she's. All right, we're gonna make you join us. All right, work for me. All right. So we can look at our party now. I want to return. I want a status. Okay. All right. I think it's interesting. Mainly because I've not seen a lot of visual novels that have this kind of like raw dungeon crawling in it. The actual combat is really not that great, but yeah, it's different. I don't want to play any more of it, but it's definitely different. Cheers.